Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. My name is Novitatis. I'm here with you with a Hero Wars stream. Yeah, different stream than I'm used to doing, but it's been a game I've been playing a lot of. Now, you might ask, what is Hero Wars? You probably never heard of it. I never heard of it until I saw all those ads on Facebook. Pretty much, it's a mobile app. It's also a Facebook game. It's kind of addicting, I'm going to be honest with you guys. And I've been wanting to do this stream. However, a lot of times, like during the weekdays, usually I wake up and I do all my dailies in the morning while I'm still laying in bed. Well, not all of them, most of them. And then I do the rest throughout the day. So I kind of wanted to take this time to go through, work on the dailies with you guys today and kind of talk about the game, talk about Hero Wars, any questions you guys may have about it, to kind of get you all familiar with it from my perspective. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. Did that? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Sorry, apparently I pushed the button twice and already went into it. So. This is my way and how I run Hero Wars. So my main team actually. So a lot of Hero Wars for people who might be watching this for the first time ever. What it is you kind of get these heroes and you put together teams of 5. So I have several teams of 5 based off of my heroes put together, and you generally have your tank. So these two are tanks. This is tank. We can talk about more of it when we jump into it. This guy's a fighter or a warrior, I think, so it's kind of like a tank. So if we actually jump into this Kiara right here, this is my top dealing one, and we look at her stats. She's a marksman, so she's essentially just a DPS or a damage dealer. DPS, damage per second, if you're wondering. So usually the first things I do when I jump on is I actually do the tower. At least what I do is I do the tower until we get to the first chest. So usually what I normally do, I'm going to do the entire tower on stream, but usually what we do with the tower is I will skip it until the first chest, get the first chest, do all my other easy dailies, and then come back and do the tower. However, we're going to go ahead and do the tower in full today at first, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the tower. So the tower in itself is composed of 50 floors, and each floor you're going to have either a buff floor like so. I'm actually going to purchase these two to save some of my skulls. There's going to be buff floors, there's going to be battle floors, and then there's going to be chest floors. Now, every day, for every battle that you win, you get to skip that many floors. So there's a total of 26 battles, I believe, in the entire tower. And so I get to skip up to the 27th floor every day, assuming I clear the tower every day. And that's your goal, because you also get rewards every day for clearing the tower, which we'll actually check our mail after this. And I'll show off the rewards you get. So we're just going to skip our way up to it. And we'll talk a little bit about the battles. So while we're doing this. So I usually prioritize damage and armor with magic defense as my secondary. If I have to. So each time you win a fight, you get those. So now with the battles, let's talk a little bit about those. So the way the battles kind of work in the tower is any damage you take or your energy persist between battles. So kind of when you're first starting off with the tower, you're not going to get to the top. You might be like, okay, it's my third time doing this. Why am I not at the top? Well, most people aren't going to get to the top on their third day. Now, the things that help you get to the top quicker are healers. So if you happen to get Maya, or if you get Celeste. But Celeste, and this is unbeknownst to a lot of people at first, Celeste isn't actually a healer until she gets to Violet rank. And we can talk about ranks later. So, she's not actually good. So a lot of people are stuck with Thea, and Thea is not the greatest, honestly, for keeping a team up for the tower early on. I actually have, so I have 3 accounts. One on Facebook, 2 on mobile. I may be playing this a lot. And my other one on mobile runs Thea and Astaroth. And that combo works really well because Astaroth gets the revive off, and that does a lot of healing. So that in itself is kind of like a healer. Also, some of the buffs can be heal throughout the time, and so I utilize that to heal. And sometimes I'm like, oh, please be a mass heal. That's always what I want is mass heals, man. But with this team's so strong, I can kind of just plow through things. So we're gonna go do our first actual battle on floor 27. And I feel like I should care more about the team comps that they have, but I don't so much. I've also got a backup. I've also got a backup healer, Maya, just in case I ever need to. She's actually going to swap out for Celeste on my A team, but that's a future Nobu problem to worry about. I'm still waiting to get my last hero for my B team. So pretty much the fights in Hero Wars, and we'll talk about it, is you versus the enemies. And ooh, that was actually a lot of damage from Galahad. And you can trigger your abilities by clicking them. So you have a lot of abilities that you don't get to trigger, and then you have what I like to call it the ultimate ability. That you can trigger by clicking on it, or you can auto trigger by clicking the auto. So my Kiara is very, very powerful. So one thing you're going to notice during these Hero Wars Tower battles is that I am going to absolutely dominate with Kiara. Like, you're gonna see her shoot her thing, and it's just gonna like quarter their health every shot. And it's actually pretty cool. Oh my god. So, damage increases, armor increase, we can afford it, let's do it. Right, attack, we're gonna cut the music off, I think. You guys, listen to the beautiful battle music we got going on. So with Celeste, generally what I do is I just throw her in healer mode and trigger my abilities as needed. I used to actually have to use Astaroth along with Galahad for the healing. Ooh, that actually did a lot of damage to Celeste. That's okay, we'll recover during the next fight. If you're not happy with a fight, by the way, this goes for the tower and the dungeon. You can always click the pause button in the top right and retreat, and you go back to what you are at the start. On my ult, so I used a magic team on my ult for tower, and on my ult character, I had to do that a lot until I got more consistent with it. Because every once in a while, with magic characters, I'm noticing there's a lot more variability whether I'm going to succeed or not in a fight, based off of how often the abilities proc. And so, like, I can run, like, I've been using Lars and Krista because that was just an event that happened to come up around the time. I wish I would have done Orion, and focused the team around him, and maybe I'll switch it up later. I don't know. I'm liking the Lars Krista. I finally got them past the tipping point, which I guess there is a little bit of in this game. There's like a tipping point where once your heroes hit that, it's pretty golden. So one thing I like about this team for tower, and why I completely dropped Astaroth, is because Galahad here actually gets vampirism. So he's kind of his own healer in a way. So we've got heals from Nebula, Celeste, and Galahad healing himself. So it's actually a pretty tanky combo. I really like this team combo in general, just the way I invested in it. And it's more of honestly a coincidence. I'm not fully happy with the team. If I could swap some people out, I would, but this is who I have available. And so this is who we're working with, you know? Yeah, this is fine. Worst case scenario, I can always pause and back out if we ever need to. You know, I don't actually play, when I play this game on my own. Oh, see, here's the heal ability that we were talking about. When I play this game on my own, when I'm not streaming it, I don't actually hear the battle music. I didn't know there was battle music in this game, to be perfectly frank with you guys, until I heard it on one of those Facebook videos that they did, one of the Facebook battles. It was the first time I heard battle music. And I was like, what is this? And it turned out there was actually battle music in this game. I still won't keep it on. It's not that interesting to me. There's little dings every once in a while, but that's about it. The one gripe I have with this game, well, the one gripe, there's a couple, but it's just how slow the animations are when you're used to it. Something handy about the tower is, so a lot of people say, oh, don't take the experience, don't take the experience. I have never not taken daily experience since I started this game. Now, to be fair, I have also not invested in a B team. I have pretty much solely invested in an A team. And that's about it. Kill him? Yeah, so I'm just like I mean, it's fairly easy at this point for me to climb the tower. And this is kind of just a daily thing. Once you hit level 90, I think you have to clear the tower. It's either 7 times is what it is. I've read. Once you hit level 90, like team level 90, if you clear the tower 7 times, you can automatically get the rewards every day, and you don't have to worry about grinding it out. This and the dungeon are the two kind of grinds of the day, to be honest. Which the dungeon's kind of fun. Even the tower is kind of fun. Like, there's not a lot of times anymore I get to manually fight, except for Guild Wars, which that we can't show off during the weekend. That is a weekday only thing. See, I don't like Nebula's ability that much, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, it takes so long to activate, at least in Tower. I don't think it's gotten a lot of use in the arena either, because the way my Kiara works is by the time everyone's hitting their first ultimates, usually people are dying or dead. And so Nebula gets the ult off, and by the time it reaches the other side, the fight's already over. Here, I'll show you guys. So she launches this ball, and in the arena, I just hit the back people. So you'll see it dealt some damage to the people in the back. But it just took so long to activate. That's one of the... I mean, she's a good hero. I'll eventually swap her out for somebody else. That's why I only have her invested in stars right now. Is I don't plan on taking her further. Plus, I mean, I have to use metals for Titan potions. Am I right? We'll get to guilds in a bit. It takes us a while actually to get to guilds. My goal is to keep this whole thing done in sub 2 hours, but we'll see how that goes. Go Galahad, finish him up. Ashton and Lucas is actually a character I kinda want. I don't know what I would do with her, and I've heard she's subpar, but she looks so cool. I'm basing my teams partially on how cool the characters look. So look, as you can see, we're up to level 48. We have one more fight, and I haven't even broken a sweat on this tower, using Galahad as my tank. Now, granted, they're level 75, I think it is. 75, so, I mean, that says a little bit about it, but, I mean, you're also comparing power levels. Like, I should be having a little bit of trouble. Ooh, a jet pep. This actually is a tough combo group, but, I mean, we should be able to take it down. It's not a cleaver. It feels like a cleaver. Healer, Nebula, Kiara, Galahad, and then there we go. Not even an issue. And that's the tower for the day already done. And a good gold spawn, 141k gold at the end, which is good gold spawn. So there's that. We're gonna be hitting a level in a minute, so I'm actually going to. So we're after 9, so let's hit the merchant. 8 XP potions, and then I've been buying these up. I don't know if I need to buy them up all the time, but it's so cheap for them. I haven't even bothered. I haven't checked what my Grand Arena score is for the day. And we're at 118, that's fine. I'll hang out here. I'll use my 3 at the end of the day to kick over to it. So from here, usually I start my airships. So usually when my day is I do the tower to the first chest, come to expeditions, and launch my 6-hour expedition. Because I can launch 3 with my characters. I can launch my 6-hour, I can launch my 35-minute, and I can launch my 6-minute. And as long as you launch them before the end of your day, before they reset, it'll complete, and you can complete it the next day, and like click the complete button the next day and get the items. Just a small heads up. Heroic chest. Always want to see if I get a cool champion. Always open for Cleaver. Kiara, 1 soulstone. That's not the worst thing in the world, especially since Kiara is one of my top ones. And then collecting all the stuff. So here's the tower reward we were talking about earlier. This is the max reward you get. As long as you lose 2 or fewer heroes during the tower, you get the 350,000 plus the 400 tower coins that you can spend in the shop. All these other things, all these successful defenses. We're US time. We're a US time zone based guild, so I dropped below 100 out of 100. This guy beat me. I'm actually gonna wait to use my arena stuff because we're actually about to hit a level, and that'll give me a little bit of extra boost. The levels, the main things with the boost on the levels are the skills, honestly. So, this is actually an interesting fight. He's 75. Oh, he's running a Lian team. Lian charms Kiara and shuts me down. Lian's actually the counter to Kiara. Like, if he didn't have a Lian, he would have died. But that's what saved him here. Man. Around. Alright. Collect our dailies. I feel like I should do this at the end, but, like, I get a little bit of, I enjoy it. Our dailies. Start collecting experience. This is going to give us enough experience to level. Yep, there's our level. I'm going to hold off on the free energy for a second because I don't want to go above my cap. Well, I'm already at my cap. So I do want to use one up. I'm just going to use a quick one on Kiara here. Or one on the... Need a lot of these, man. A lot. We're just going to collect some loot, or try to collect some loot with trade. That way that can, our energy can regen. So let's actually level them up. So we hit 76. So we can take our main team up 1 level. And what that means is I want to level up their level-based abilities 1. And so that'll be my 3 skill points for the day as well. Blinding. Oh my god, the blinding is so good. Like, people underestimate the blinding. Like, I recognize fights when I hit blinding on them. And they just can do nothing against me. Their melees do nothing against me. And it's great. Cool. Now we can do the rest. I'm going to hold off on energy again till the end. Okay. We have the dungeon to do later. Got Outland, so let's knock Outlands out. So the Highways Treasure. I just raid the highest one. It was fun getting to this highest one and actually having to battle him, but now we're at the raid point. So then we got the Outland battles. You get to do 5 of these days. Pretty much these guys limit you to certain heroes, but like 3 of these are in my party or in my team. I want Andvari. I want to swap that for Nebula, or at some point that for Nebula, Jet for QM. Kind of my hopes eventually. I don't know if I'll ever, because Jet and Andvari are really hard investments. Yeah, so pretty much we get to attack these with certain people. But I mean, look at this party. Watch the QM damage from the Nebula. Oh my god. Like, just the chunk of HP. Like, it's not even a challenge. The way I kind of do it is I do all 3 and open their chest. Because one of the quests each day is to beat all 3. This one, Kiara can pretty much just solo the guy. My Kiara is insanely buffed. It's not even fair. It's nowhere close to fair, man. The other ones are there just to help. See, watch. She's gonna do like 3 of these in a row. And gain so much attack. Ah, she missed the last one for the proc. Alright, get to open that chest. I'll end it soon and not finish the opening, because you can see it pop up in the top right if it's going to be soul stones or if it's going to be the currency. And this one, I've got a lot of different teams I've been funneling around with. I have actually a lot of magic characters that are getting up there, because my first team is physical based. That means my next team is going to be magical based. But this team works pretty well. Celeste does a ton of damage because I've leveled her up a lot. The Orion Faceless combo does a lot of damage too. So I'll usually hold on to Orion's until we get Faceless up as well. Actually, there's no point. Yeah, see, dead before I even have to worry about it. So that's kind of how I do my first three. So you'll see, yeah, this is this currency right here. Yep, 80 of those. And then I'll just back out. I'll do whichever one's the weakest. They're all the same. So I care about agility and warrior ones the most, coins the most. We'll do another agility one. Because I'm not having a challenge right now on any of them. They're so low compared to my level. It's not really a challenge, so I'm not really too concerned. And so there's a quest to open 7 Outland chests. So 1, 3, and 7 Outland chests. So the way I kind of handle this is I want to get the quest as often as possible. There's no quest for 5. So it doesn't really matter if I do 5 or not. So what I usually do is every other day I do 3 and 7. So I'll hit the open chest and then I'll just hit the exit button to not open it. So I can do that for both of these, and I'll leave these 2 chests open tomorrow. So that when tomorrow comes, what I will do is I will load up the game, and I will do 7. I will get the 2 chests I got there, and then get all 5 chests from that. It'll see me a total of 7, so I can complete that chest. Which, in my opinion, is kind of legit. But, yeah, it's easy. It'll be a little bit faster. Honestly, I'm not going to do that anymore. That's a dead guy. I don't feel like watching the animations 3 times. So yeah, that's my Outlands already done for the day. And sometimes I'll do it at first. Like I'll always do the chest at first because they're really easy to get. And then I can just go in here and open all 15 of them. And so I'll usually do that at some point. Ooh, be to level 50. Nice skin stones. All right. We also have the dungeon to do, so I like to kick my day off with the dungeon as well. Early on to get that done, just so I can get the Titanite. Also, we're looking at a 24 right now on the summoning. I did one summoning during the week. I told myself I wouldn't, and then I ended up doing it. It's my own fault. So the dungeon is pretty much Titans, and that was the easiest fight ever. Pretty much Titans, and I'm actually gonna auto battle the waters. I know people say don't auto battle them, but the auto battles actually work out pretty well for me on the water, at least. Auto battle, you have to be, I think, VIP 5 to get. Don't auto. Oh, see, I hate this combo. I hate that. If there's that water combo, the sniper and the tank, I try to avoid those fights, and I said I go for the opposite one if I can avoid it, just because it's kind of rough to take that out. Let's go for the fire fight. Here's my Fire Titan team. Pretty much Titans are a completely different set than heroes, but it's used in Guild Wars. Oh my god. They always do so much to my tank, man. Okay, I want to stun her. Now let's go ahead and do the Incinerating Ray, because I'll get the extra... Oh, I did not actually get the final hit. Dude, that just did so much to my tank. That just means I need to level my tank. It's just hard to level your tank when you want to improve all your Titans in general. See, there's that combo again. That combo is the literal worst. Only because they can get a defensive shield and stun, and defensive shield and stun. And their stun hits all 3 of your guys. We're going to do a triple up. He's going to shoot, and then I use ability. Oh, this might actually take my tank down. Yeah, we already lost our tank on the second one. That's not very good. That's fine. That's fine. I could reset it and redo it, but I'm not going to. Not this early on. I want to kind of plow through these. Auto battle on the waters. Maybe I'm getting too deep in the dungeon. Maybe that's what's going on. I'm just getting too far. Okay, I want to swap this for Vulcan, and because I want Hyperion to use his heals on Vulcan. We're actually going to do this fight. I should have waited a half second. Get your heal off. Actually, he's going to heal Singard. Oh, wow. He did actually not heal Singard. It's actually going really horrible today's dungeon. That lag, man. We're gonna do the actual battle. Maybe I'm just getting too deep and I need to drop some emeralds on these Titans to level them up. Hit a Singard shield at the beginning. Done on these two. Come on, Hyperion. Get that heal off. Hyperion's the only one of the Titans that has a heal, and you sadly can't control when it goes off. I wish you could. Alright, we're about to get to the end of our auto battles after this one. So you can auto battle anyone you've defeated the day before. Once you get past auto battles, like to here, this one is going to be a fresh one where I don't get to control. I'm actually going to take this person because I want to build up her shield. This. I want to build her shield up because my heal is going to hit Singard anyways. So much damage right here. Oh, I hit that too late. That was actually a wasted ability. I want to get further in the dungeon, so I'm going to reset that and do this again. There's no reason to use the Singard tank. Or shield. These guys all drop so fast. Ah, see, this was different. This played out slightly different. So once you get to the point where you're clearing new ones, you get ×2 rewards. So I'm getting twice as much Titanite. And so the goal each day is to get 150 to do the daily quest. So if you do 150, it gives you 3 summoning spheres. Blah, that's how you get Titan Soul Stones. If you do 75, you get 1. So it's kind of worth it in my opinion to do that. However, if you do 150 every day, I think you unlock 2 new sets of floors. Where if you do the 75, it's every other day you unlock a set. Actually do grass this time because this is an okay combination to go against. Sorry, earth. It's not grass. I feel like it should be grass, but it's not. I'm gonna hit that. Block a little bit of damage. Oh my god, that stun. Beautiful. That's Eden's off ability. This should finish him off. There we go. Half HP on that guy, though. This is where I think I do need to start leveling my tanks more, just because they're not surviving like they used to. It's just so hard when you want to upgrade your War Titans all the time. Here, we're going to just open it up with a big one. I want to take this guy down fast. So tanky. Dion. He took quite a bit of damage. So my fire is kind of weak at this point. Not good. We're about at 75, so we'll at least at 75 today. I think I'll start using some of my Titan or some of my Titan potions on my off tanks instead of my. And this fight, honestly, at my level, like, is just a breeze. I usually don't even have to hit auto and I can win it. I'll completely look away from the computer and it'll be like, oh, it's done. We completed the fight. It's really laggy today. It's usually not like this when I play on the computer. So this is unusual for me. And dead. Got a heal off on him too. That's what I needed. I needed his health to kind of go up a little bit, which is why I used him today. So see, if I was going to 75, I would not even hit this. And I would restart the day over there. But I'm going to 150, so I do need to hit that. And move down. Actually, we got a lot to do today. Like a lot of daily stuff, because we also just beat one of the main guys that I've been trying to beat on the campaign. So what that kind of means is we've got a lot of campaign missions to do, and those usually eat up a bit of time. So I'll do this a lot, like in the morning while I'm laying in bed, during breaks at work, things like that is kind of when I'll play it. That, hit that. That, I don't want him to take damage. There we go. Whew. Vanguard might die. This has been a rough day in the dungeon. Because I've been pushing so much recently to help my guild get some of those Titanite orbs. Might be over pushing. I'm going to take auto off. Honestly, that's just wasting time having the auto on because you have to worry about the animations. Okay, watch. I'm not even gonna turn auto on. We're just gonna let this happen. We'll let it happen. Between Galahad and Kiara, like they just deal so much damage. Look at this. Look at those ricochets. Oh my god, that's insane. The damage. I mean, they're low level. I'm 76. It's kind of a given that that's going to happen. All right, we got this team again. I'm going to put in Silva, just because this is my war team right here. It's interesting. I've actually put a little bit of money into the game. And my war team's 37. The max team that we've kind of been facing in Guild Wars have been like all in the 100. Like the max team that we face is like in the 100 range. Like it's just insane. Because my Titans are pretty good, honestly. And yet they just pale in comparison to some of the people on the server. And it just amazes me. See, this is like an auto scroller. My Titans are always going to be lower than my champions. Always going to be more problems with them. We're going to use this since we still have the tank up for this guy. I know it's the 3 of them, but we're going to hit this, and that's going to offset it a little bit. Make them come to us. Come on, there we go. Easy game, easy life. Let's go, boys. Okay. If Sin Garbage dies, we are going to have a little bit of trouble. So I'm going to be a little bit more this, and this right away. I need to get that stun off. I'm going to hit the auto, because if his shield comes up, I want it used instantly. Oh no, we're good. We got the heal off. That way he can survive the start of the next fight, because I think we're going to have to do at least one more fight with him as tank. 1 or 2. We're going to have, I think, 2 more Titan battles to reach our 150. Because, so the interesting about doing 150 Titanite every single day is you always land at the exact spot further down in the dungeon. So we're always going to end with, so yeah, here's this fight. We're going to have one more Titan fight below to meet it. And then two hero battles. And that's going to be our end. I always want to end with the hero battles. When you need the shield on this, I'm going to wait till the shield's out to do Silva, and then there's going to be a stun on the back ones. They can't get any damage out. And GG's on this fight. Cool. So we need one more fight to put us over the 150. Collect the gold, head on down. Actually, it looks like we're going to do this, then Titan, then two heroes is how it's going to play out. I forgot it always starts with a hero battle. And this is just one of the teams I put together. I think the fun part about this game is theory crafting the teams. So, I mean, to be perfectly honest, this is kind of mindless to me. A lot when I'm doing it. It's more fun to theory craft the teams and build them up and watch their strength grow. And that's honestly the main draw of it. Kind of the RPG aspect of it. I'm going to wait a hot second. Now we're going to hit the shield. Sun should be up when shield goes down. And I'm not even going to use his ability because he's about to die. I would have just, I could have used his ability, Hyperion's ability, ended it one early, but it wasn't worth it. So we're over 150, but I don't like to end it on that. I like to end it on, because these are only 4 Titanite. But, so I'm just going to grab it, because it gives me some extra Titan potions. So I miss out on 2 Titanite tomorrow because I grabbed these. Which I'd have to do anyways, so it's worth it to grab these. I think there's only like very rare situations where it's not worth it to get them, to be honest with you guys. And I'm lagging like no other. I wonder if it's because it's a stream, it's having some issues. Let's see. Oh, we don't want to do this. We're already at 150. We can back out. And that's our dungeon for the day. Dungeon, if you ask me. Very good dungeon. So we can get our nice little rewards. We got the Outland bosses, the 75 Titanite, 150 Titanite. Break down a Highwayman. Open 1 chest in the Outlands. Open 3 chests in the Outlands. And you'll see it goes to 7. So we can start another expedition now. That should have been 8 minutes. So just going to start another expedition. I want to get that going as soon as possible. Collect the rewards after we get it started. At some point I want to upgrade my artifacts. Like Galahad, I need to get his book and ring upgraded. So got the points for that. I'm actually saving for the book, I think, on Galahad instead of doing Kiara anymore. And that's actually going to be another one of our quests, our daily missions. It's going to give us an extra artifact key. But I don't want to do that. First, I want to reclaim my spot in the arena. Find a good person we can take. The Leon guy that, yes, the Leon guy that beat me, that I cannot beat. I already accepted that. I'm going to have to accept it. Face, who's a good one? Maybe this team? No, the Ishmael is going to be a problem, I think. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to break Ishmael. Try it. I know they're 12k power above me, but this team surprises me. Let's see how this fight goes. Oh, her dodge is going to mess me up, I think. I'm piercing the back line, but I'm not doing as much damage as I want. And I took it. Wow. So yeah, I just punched 13k above my belt right there to take that out. So people underestimate this team. which is why when you actually look at my journal, a lot of defense succeeded. Just because of how often people underestimate this team. I'm like an 83k sitting amongst 90ks. Kind of nice, I'm going to be honest. So yeah, there we go. Took me back my top 100 spots. Let's go jump into the campaign, shall we? So this battle was a doozy. We got through it by the skin of our teeth. And that puts us to the new campaign missions that I've been wanting to do. With our beautiful, beautiful team. That's what I'm saving energy for today. The campaign is the PvE portion of it. We actually get to, where you're not fighting other hero teams necessarily, or not as well built hero teams. It's kind of scripted battles, and it's interesting. Oh wow, my Nebula is taking a lot of damage. So I don't actually get healing until right now. So Celeste will flip over and heal. And we'll take Galahad up too. There we go. Nebula's back to full. Galahad's low though. I'll go ahead and deal some more damage to knock him down a little bit. I want to save my abilities for the last fight if we can. There we go. We'll hit Nebula at the beginning. Kiara now. Galahad afterwards. Need some physical boost. And I'm about to hit Galahad. We're gonna auto it because I want Celeste to flip and flop back. Beautiful. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Easy fight. But yeah, I should be able to punch pretty far through these missions. Which I kind of want to do. Because I can. Because when you're looking for materials, level up your heroes. I kind of go for the highest one, so I can get other better materials as well. I still haven't gotten my Celeste to flop yet. Switch. There we go. I needed that soon because of Galahad. I was actually getting a little dicey there on Galahad, I'm going to be honest. I just wasn't getting the energy I needed on Celeste. This is one of the reasons, I don't know. I'm torn about Celeste as a healer. She's really strong, but she freaks me out sometimes. We're just going to hold Galahad. There we go. Went in to take a hit first before I hit my ability. A double flip last. I need to keep Celeste in healer mode. There we go. Easy fight again. So, I mean, these are pretty easy. Until I lose one, I'll keep doing this, to be honest with you. Because once you 3-star a mission, I can just rate it. So I don't have to do these fights anymore to get the material. So you'll see every single mission you do, there's a chance to get items. Facing a Galahad. I'm actually going to use Galahad because I want that HP. There, I probably should have saved it, but... Alright. You and you. Nebula's turn. Oh, that was actually rough. There we go. Double flip on Celeste. Oh my god, the Orion has gotten 2 of those missile attacks off. Insane. Alright, one more. They're actually pretty tough, I'm gonna be honest, these fights. Big Galahad, come on, buddy. Oh, they got my key. They got me. Pick one of my. I wanna finish it with all 5 heroes because that's how you do it. Hey Tavanas, how are you doing today, buddy? I'm doing a weird stream today. We're playing a mobile game on the computer. Right, I did do Eve Echoes on the computer though, to be fair. I know I need to do more Eve. I know. But Twitch versus Eve's coming up, and I'm kind of looking forward to that. Nice seeing you around as well. I usually don't stream on Saturdays. I'm usually streaming late in the evenings on US time zone. Well, not late in the evenings, but like late in the evenings EU time zone, I mean. It's a much easier mission so far for my party. I haven't actually been streaming too much Eve lately. I've been doing a lot of other various games that keep me entertained. Oh my god, those guys are insane. So these guys are attacking my backline and dealing a ton of damage to my backline. That was actually really rough, hairy for a second. Another one I didn't 3-star. That's okay. We're just plowing through these, getting some gold mats. I usually stream though, to be honest, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday I've been doing the streams. Oh yeah, she's gonna die before I even get her. Yep. Yep, Nebula's already down. It's okay. We should be able to finish the rest of this. Man, these guys are rough. Like, these mages are annoying, and they deal a lot of damage. And I'm assuming it's magic damage. Might have to supplement a second healer into here. That's okay, I just wanna... This isn't one I care to 3-star necessarily. I mostly just want to get through it at this point. Oh, not until I get dose. Look at that blind. Oh, baby. There we go. Still got 4 of them through it. That's fair, Tavanas. Most of my work I do from home, so I usually watch Twitch while I'm at work. Which I probably shouldn't necessarily be doing, but at the same time, oh, these guys are the worst. Yeah, they're gonna kill Nebula before I get a heal off on her. I need to swap someone else who's now in the back line. Like a second tank. It's actually really rough, because they're just destroying Nebula before I even have a chance to do anything. What do I have who I can swap? Let's just trigger the abilities. Want to wait a hot second for Nebula's ability, or for Celeste's ability? There we go, now we can do the double. I feel like the rest of it's easy except for those mages. I didn't 3-star that because of that, which is fine. Let's do... Wait, do they have the mages in this one? Yes. So I'm going to take Celeste out. I'm going to put Maya. Not Celeste, Nebula out. I'm going to put Maya in, and we're going to see how this goes. I believe. Oh, I'm about to make some hot, warm tea with honey this morning. My voice is already killing me. There we go. That puts her at the back. Gonna take enough damage for me to trigger her ability, I hope. There we go. Yeah, this is a much better combo. Oh, yeah, this is much better. I should have done double healer earlier. Yeah, with the double healer, that's making this an easy fight. So I'm running tank, fighter, healer, DPS, healer. There's the Maya heals. That's gonna be good. Oh wow, the lag. I'm planning on it. We're gonna see how that pans out. Oh, they wrecked both my healers. Come on, baby. There we go. We got through the fight. That's all that matters. I'm thinking I want to be honest. We'll see if it lines up with my schedule. That's the only thing that it kind of comes down to. Which it should. It's on a weekend. I've been here every weekend so far. It's not Valentine's Day weekend, you know, so. But yeah, no, I am planning on participating in that. It was actually Twitch versus Eve was the first time I... Oh, wow. I need to get a second heal on. There we go. We kept our health up before we lost Celeste. That could have been really bad. Now it's no problem. I'm going to hold up on Doggy for a second because he's going to knock my party back, and I'm going to push him back. Maya heal's coming out. Yeah, I think that's what I saw too, and I'll be fine to attend that. I'll be attending it. And here you go saying it in Twitch chat. It's okay. There's not many people around. You can say whatever you want. Yeah, I'll be coming. I just needed a break from Eve. It was the biggest thing. And the DDoS attacks made it an easy excuse to take a break. Well, I mean, the DDoS has been a lot during the US time zone. It's been kind of frustrating logging on and doing things with the corporation. This was a much easier fight. Well, there was one day I actually went to stream it, and I couldn't. Come on, Celeste ability. There we go. I needed that. I almost lost Maya. Alright, we should be able to get the rest of our heals up. Yeah, we're good on that. I'm just gonna let I just want the heals to keep flowing on Galahad, honestly. So, I mean, I could have ended this a little bit earlier, but that's good. That's good. I want to hit the Maya heals. There they are. Do I need to hit the Galahad? No, Galahad's good. Cool. Come on. Let's get the flower ability up. Beautiful. I get a lot of Celeste procs off because of these mages now. I'm actually like that I moved Celeste to the back by adding that extra. That makes these fights so much easier. Are you talking about with going, Tavanas? Wonder what power level I'm hitting above my weight on these missions. Oh, you said you don't have many... Magically, you don't have many issues. I'm gonna wait on the Galahad. Oh, with a DDoS, my bad. Yeah, I registered that and then I forgot that instantly. That's... Every once in a while I'll look back on chat and I'll be like, oh, what is that referring to? Oh, that was answered like hours ago. I'm not gonna bother to do anything. I want to end this. See, my goal is to end this with full energy and like full health. Gotcha. I tried to connect twice, had connection issues, just said, not worth the effort. There we go. Let's get this going. Put up the Galahad soon. Galahad's always good DPS. Well, my subscription's lapsed, so luckily I'm not spending on my subscription, but I don't know. That was the frustrating thing, because I know there was at least a week where I really couldn't play. And so, like, I lost, like, a week of my subscription time, which did miff me a little bit, to be honest. And I doubt CCP is going to do anything about that. That's unfortunate. I mean, it'd be really cool if they said, hey, we heard your cries, we're gonna give everybody like 30 days free subscription, but I've never seen them do that before. They usually are, they're gonna give skill points, is what they're gonna do. He's a little bit weaker. Hit the double auto on that. Don't want to hit the Maya ability yet. Not until the front line goes down and we move forward. Now I can do that. I'm flying through these missions. Yeah, it is pretty bad right now, the DDoS on Eve. Maybe you should tweet it out to them. Maybe they'll listen to that and be like, oh, that's actually a good idea. Maybe I'll do that afterwards. Oh, this is gonna be an interesting one. There we go. We got Maya's ability. Because these two in the back are gonna deal a lot of damage. Especially when she gets her ult off. She's gonna take down Maya's flower. When Maya's flower gets destroyed, she doesn't do healing. There's a lot of small nuances to this game. Yeah, she almost died. Okay, we're good. But we're going into the last phase. This is a dicey fight as is. Double flip and Galahad. Nice, we did it. No, just put it in their minds, you know? Dude, the key to getting something to happen is you have to put the idea in the developers' minds. And then they're like, oh, that's a good idea. Hey, boss, I came up with this great idea. I definitely, thought of my originally because they forgot that they heard it on Twitter. And then they implement it. These guys are rough on my back line. There we go. We're like full health going in. Rough bout though. Let's hit Maya now. I'm actually gonna double flip Celeste to get that extra heal on Galahad because Galahad's taking a lot of damage from these cannons. There we go. One of the cannons is down. That's gonna make this fight so much easier. I was just taking way too much damage on him. We can knock him back. Maya heals. Let's do this. Oh, our flower is gonna burst early on, it looks like. Yeah, there goes her flower. Her flowers are healing and it can be destroyed. There we go. We already got it back though. God, just flying through the campaign missions today. This is exactly what I wanted to do. We're about to run out of energy on this person. Yeah, there. Now we can go get our 60 energy that we wanted. So I was waiting to come claim this later. Our free energy, and then we can get right back into the campaign. I think I need to level up Maya more, though. Well, a lot of people have profit. Did you see the, Tavanas, did you see on Reddit the message about, oh, wow. I didn't have enough armor to keep Maya alive. That's probably death on this one, actually. For this single healer, it might be death. We'll give it a shot, because we're already in the fight. This is one of those epic ones, and I kind of want to just power through it. Oh, that was bad, though. And we got a cannon. Problem is he does AoE damage, and I just could not build it up fast enough. We're surviving so far. It's actually surprisingly working. And we got to the point where I don't need to use my abilities so I can rack them up. I want that healer though, that's a bummer. A rough one. I don't think I'm gonna win this one. Oh, the lag right there. We'll hit a double auto. There's our healer. Pretty sure this means GG. Oh, if our first healer didn't die. I want to try this one more time. I think I want to buff Maya a little bit, and let's try it again. Because she's a good healer. She's a very strong healer. And I kind of want to put a little bit into her. She's actually on my to buff list. If I do all that rating, let's just do levels for her right now. Let's do 1, 2, 3 levels, maybe a glyph or 2. I need to do a glyph today anyway. A little bit of armor, a little bit of HP. And how are her skills? All I care about is her health anyways. I really don't care about the other ones. I just care about her HP regenning one. That may be enough to survive. We can give it a shot. Let's go ahead and hit the airship really quickly. I've got an expedition I need. And this will be the last expedition of the day. For these chests to open really quickly. This is just a way to strengthen my heroes. That is all it is. A nice way to strengthen it, but... Oh, so close. 44 out of 45. I want to get the weapon upgraded a little bit more on that. My main goal. Alright, let's go to the campaign. Let's try this one more time. We got Maya a little bit stronger. Hopefully enough to survive that dog. Whew. Is this the end of chapter... This might be the last battle in chapter 9. Might be why it's tougher. See how this pans out. I'm gonna hit the auto because I need... There we go. Okay, we saved Maya. That's all we needed to do to win. I'm pretty sure we can win this now, no problem. Yeah, I'm like certain this is gonna be a GG now. We just needed to get her enough HP and enough health that we could save her. Double flip. Good. Oh, wait a second to hit the Maya thing. There we go. Okay, I need that HP for Galahad. Our tank looks good. This is why I like this game, and I know it's a silly mobile... I mean, I know it's a mobile game, and I never thought I would like mobile games like this before. Double flip on Celeste. Maya's about to be up. There we go. Need to get the QM alt off. There we go. Oh, the lag. Galahad is gonna be tight. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Yes! I only lost one. That wasn't bad. Wasn't my best, but that was a good fight. That was a good fight. That was the end of chapter 9. This puts us into chapter 10. Oh my god, everything's getting really hard now. Let's try it. We're gonna try this fight. I don't think it's gonna work, but we'll see how it goes. Are so good. So, Celeste needs to build up faster or my tank's gonna die. Whew, that was dicey. Okay, we need to open this up fast with that and this or else he's dead. Okay, we got the healing going on. Oh, yes, they're attacking Celeste. I don't know how I feel about all this. So much damage coming out. Holy cow. There we go. We're good. We're good. We can heal the damage coming in now. I need the Maya ult as soon as possible here, or else we're gonna have trouble. Give me your ability. Let's go. Double flip on Celeste. Oh, Maya's down. It's gonna be a little bit of our healing. That's okay. We still have... Oh, we got it. We got through it. Whew, and that was an epic mission. Man, we're just... Alright, 10-2, let's do it! Oh, baby. So many missions in the campaign. I didn't think I'd get this far in the campaign. I did an entire chapter. Oh yeah, no, we're not gonna... This isn't gonna happen. This isn't happening at all. No, this is not happening. It's been good while it lasted. It's been good. Oh, man. I'd say that's pretty good, though. We got through all of Chapter 9, and we got to 10. A little bit through 10. I'll take it. I'll take it. Yep, there's the clear of that chapter. 9:15, 10-1. Oh my god. So far. That was actually a lot of fun. Surprisingly. I need to do the Emerald exchange. I need to spend that once today. Pretty much exchange emeralds for gold. This is one of the ways they get you on money. Microtransactions, man. What else do we have to do today? So we went through a lot of our energy. We've done the tower. We've done the arena. I think we're pretty much about done with this. Expeditions. You get the rewards for these. Is that the one I needed for the weapon? No, I need something different for weapon. Alright, there's something else I wanted to do today, and I'm not sure if I wanted to spend the emeralds on it or not. Can I get Leon yet? No, I can't get Leon yet. Not quite there. I need 25 more. So, might actually do, go ahead and do a grand arena battle, put us in the top 70, or top 100. I think I can do that fight. This fight should be easy, though. Yeah, this fight should be a piece of cake. This will be our B team. Yeah. So this is our B team, squad 3. Call it the B team. It's not actually the official B team. We're going to be swapping over who's on the B team. But no, this is the B team. That's squad 2. This is my A team. I'm missing on my A team. Healer. And then this is my C team. So Grand Arena is 3 fights. You choose an A, B, and C team. Since I'm fighting someone below rank, between rank like 71 and 100, they have 1 team hidden. I don't think it's actually 2 teams hidden still at the sub, but like this guy is a very weak team, so I'm confused how he got here. Like he does not belong at this ranking. At all. So I'm gonna swap. When I beat him, I swap slots with him, or spots with him. This should be the easier of the fights, honestly. Alright, I want. Yeah, you just have to win 2 out of 3 of them to win. So that was weird. I'm okay with this. So that puts me at a reward rate of 35 per hour. So Leon is going to be my main focus on my next team. So I should get Leon soon. I was hoping to get him today on stream, but I don't have enough. So I'm actually going to save my emeralds for energy. We're just going to use the rest on upping Aurora. That's what I've been kind of focusing on here. That might actually be it for it today on this character. Because the other big things that I do, so the other main things that I do on this character is I watch the ads. We've done Tower, we've done Guild Dungeon, we've done Campaign, Outlands, Airship. We've looked at builds, fits, all that stuff. Literally the last thing I have to do is ads. And then once I hit to we already did the levels, so we got our team levels up. Arena fights, we're back where we want to be on arena fights. I don't think there's anything else in the guild that I need to do because we're already. I'm not doing any league fights today. Upgrade Titans, but I really don't care to. I'm gonna upgrade Moloch and Angus. They need to get stronger. They need to tank longer, and they're not tanking as long as they should. I at least need to get them to like 30. I'm actually gonna kick him up right now. Oh wow, he's bound to level. I'm saving my summonings until tomorrow. Actually, we're gonna hit our summoning circle. So I'm not gonna hit that today. Nothing to do in competition. So I think that's it with this character. I do have another character I want to play around with, so let's go ahead swap to that. Let's unfull screen this game, exit out of this bad boy, and launch my other client. See if this launches right. It should. There we go. I need to get rid of notifications on this thing. This silly thing. Cool. So this is my other character. So I'm going to do this character more to akin to how I, generally speaking, do it. To be honest. Only because I want to have a good representation of how I do it. If that makes any sense. So, no, Azur, I didn't. I'm in the second to last chapter. So I want to take a look at the Guild Wars here on this character, because this character, they're actually doing a fight in Guild Wars. So Guild Wars is where you get to fight other guilds and battles, and this is a 15 versus 15. I want to see how they're doing on the bridge. Actually, yeah, I can't take this person. I can't take the bridge. I can throw myself at him, but I think that's all I'm going to be able to do. The 36k, he's going to have to be the one who tries to break. This character has only 15k Titans. I'm going to throw myself at it because we need to try to get the points. No, I'm not. It's a waste. Oh. Oh. Good call, good call. See, this is why I need you around, so someone can yell at me when I need to swap the screens. So this is Guild Wars in this game, where pretty much it's a team of 15. On my other account, it's actually a team of 20 because I'm in Gold League on that. And we have to get pretty much you want to get more points than the other team. So capturing structure gives you extra points. Won't give us 60 points, but we're gonna lose because we can't break this Titan team because that person paid money to the game. That's the one that's the major qualm I have about this game is that there are people. So to get to this point that he's at right now on this server, he had to have dropped like 500 to $1,000 on this game in the last month. I'm practically free to play and I can compete against most of the people who pay money. Except there are some big spenders on this game, and that's one of the big spenders. This is where mobile apps get the bad rep for themselves. So I mean, I just accept I'm never gonna beat that guy. And I don't care. And I just move on with my life. And I just play my game. As I need to play it. And accept that there's going to be people on the server that are better than me. Instead, in my mind, I compete against the people who are not in my server. In my mind. No, it's crazy, right? Azur, I'm trying to decide, and maybe you can answer this. I don't know whether to play World of Final Fantasy anymore on stream or not. Or if you just play it offline. And the reason I'm unsure is because, let's see, collect all. Is because not a lot of many people have been watching that. Just like, I mean, I know there was not a lot of people watching this, but this is a stream I've been wanting to do for a while. And honestly, I'll probably never stream Hero Wars again, but I wanted to stream it for you guys. Yeah, that's my issue, is with World of Final Fantasy, I get somewhere between 2 to 8 viewers, which is not great compared to Eve. In fact, it's horrible compared to Eve. Forget the whole not great. It's downright atrocious compared to Eve. But I enjoy the game a lot, is my issue. Like, I really enjoy the game. But I'm also doing Tarkov a lot lately. I just kind of got into Tarkov. And I'm actually thinking about playing that today a little bit. I know, it's a shooty bang bang game. That is the technical term. 1 second. I'm just leveling up some ability here. Everything takes gold. Oh, I forgot to do... I need to do some epic missions on this guy. Nice, 68. Let's go. Who's Wooly? Sorry, pardon my ignorance on that. I don't think I ever actually have seen Wooly White Rhino. Krista. Oh yeah, I can't evolve Krista yet. I can evolve Thea or promote. Evolve. It's kind of the same thing. Ah, gotcha. I'll probably wormhole changes are coming out soon. I'm off next week because I'm traveling for work. I honestly will probably play Eve when I'm back. I think is my plan. So yeah, I'm going to be playing Eve the week that you're off then. Essentially. Our levels up. Got 2 hero promotion rewards. I've been waiting for that level for a while. Like, I had the items prepped for the level up. And I was ready for that. Oh! We're good. We're good. Oh man, that freaked me out. Oh my god. All right, merchant. We need to buy some stuff from the merchant here. Our XP potions. Always, always, always need to buy XP potions. I almost threw everything on the ground, man. I was mad at something. Oh, am I one of them, sir? I feel so loved. I'm assuming the reason you're here is because I'm one of them. Oh. Well, it's hard. So, okay. I like Eve, don't get me wrong, and I'm not. I. I'm. I'm having a hard time. Every once in a while, when I play Eve Online, I have an existential crisis. And I'm sitting here preparing for the stream, and I'm just saying, I don't want to play Eve. It's going to be the exact same thing. I'm going to boot up the game, and I'm either going to A, jump in a stair and start scanning things down, and maybe I find something, maybe I don't, or B, I'm going to roll the null sec and go roam, and maybe I kill something, and maybe I don't. And every once in a while, I'm just like, it's going to be the exact same thing over and over and over again, and I'm sick and tired of playing this, and I just dread getting on Eve. And it finally breaks, and I'm taking a break, and then I'm gonna go back to Eve after like a month, and it's gonna be fresh and new. I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna do it for a while, and then it's gonna hit again. And maybe I need to just do different things, but like, I don't know. I want it to do the Triglavian invasion stuff in Eve, and couldn't really solo it. I tried to get a community, but like just all the cumbersome organization and all that stuff, I got sick of it. Like, I want, and I know this is silly, I want solo PvE content in Eve. I want more of it. I love solo PvE content. I've done the Abyss. At this point, the only thing new I can do in the Abyss is rebuy. I had a level 5 fit. Yeah, I had a tier 5 fit, and I got stream sniped in it. This was a while ago. And so I could rebuy it, but I've already done tier 5s. Like, I have the liquid ist to buy the tier 5 fit. Here, let's do the tower while we talk. The tower's kind of mindless, and I have to do this today. I can't wait till I'm 90. So, like, that's one of the things that it's like, okay. Honestly, something that got me exciting was when I did Urslog's Nullsec Loki. That was actually a lot of fun. But then at the point, I got to the point where people tried to stream snipe me every time I did it on stream. And I didn't like the anxiety of, okay, will the server be in favor of me this time, and will I cloak up? Or will I get caught by these 5 interceptors? Like, if I wanted to get that thrill, I would just take a roaming ship into Nullsec, which I do now out of my wormhole. But we'll get to battle music in a minute, guys. Building up the tower. Yeah, you and Viscerage have been coming by a lot for the world of Final Fantasy, and honestly, I really am liking the game. I thought the game was going to be like a 10 to 20 hour cute little Final Fantasy game. I ended up finding out that the entire story, like, I was looking up how long the story was, and apparently it generally took people about 40 hours to beat the entire story for World of Final Fantasy. So, like, I was just planning on doing World of Final Fantasy for like 1 or 2 weeks, and it's been 2 weeks, and I still have probably like 10 hours of gameplay left. 10 to 15 or something. Right? I mean, it's a really weird art style, but again, I hate Emmy or whatever the name is. I don't know. The Mirages, they could have picked much better Mirage companions. I can't even remember. My favorite character, I'm bad at names, but my favorite character is the female main character. She just seems to be the most sense and the most likable. Lond, I don't like. I mean, it's not always the same person, and they will step in. Like, I actually had an issue with the Wingspan guy at one point where he never killed me. He kept trying to and failing. And I did get in contact with one of the CCP employees, and they did ask me if I wanted, like, if I wanted to submit it as a request. And I ended up backing down and not doing it because he stopped, and I didn't want to, like, get him in trouble or anything because it wasn't that bad. They can do a temp ban. They can do a warn. I don't know what they would do. They didn't say, like, and they were like, it's not guaranteed any consequences will happen, but he was like, this does seem to fall under, like, they'll take action. So they never said what the action was. So for all I know, it would have been a warn or something. Yeah, do away with Tama, and I think the game... do away with Tama, make Lan a little bit less childish, and I think the game would have been immensely better for the world of Final Fantasy, honestly. That's my biggest issues. Like, I don't even mind the chibi look of the characters. Though, as you notice, I make sure to not play in that form. Why is there no battle music going? There is no battle music whatsoever on this account. Oh, I hit an ability I shouldn't have because I'm distracted. Oh, I know why there's no battle music. I'm not even gonna fix the battle music. I'm gonna throw some music on in the background. I'd rather have music on in the background, I think. Nice chill music. I like the music. I don't know. I don't think they ban him. I think it'd be a warning because at some point it's harassment. So, stream sniping's allowed as long as you're not streaming at the time the stream sniping occurs. I know it's weird. You actually... I still think it's really weird that you can't stream snipe if you're streaming. They're very big on that. But repeated stream sniping is deemed harassment. I think it's because it's because it falls under the whole you're stream sniping for attention. Yeah, I'm actually gonna be right back. Give me like 30 seconds, guys, or 2 minutes. Oh, sorry about that. Anna pulled this blanket up. It's freezing here. Yeah, I mean, I don't do anything on... I blur out... Okay, so there's only one reason I actually blur out local chat. Because it shows my system name. If local chat didn't show my system name, I probably wouldn't blur it out. By the way, I absolutely love this playlist. Me and my wife put this playlist together from Monster Cat music and no copyright sounds. And pretty much what we did is we put this together for like YouTube videos and stuff. And I like this soundtrack, this playlist so much that I've been listening to it also in my spare time, and like when I'm doing dishes or laundry or cleaning or things around the house. I don't know. It's a fun, like, it's amazing the stuff Monster Cat and No Copyright Sounds puts out there. Because I think it's impressive. Let's hit this tornado, and then so the tornado's nice because it bunches them together. Because Krista's ability right here, the icicle, it deals AOE damage. So for those new who joined in who weren't here for my earlier tower run, so again, I have 2 accounts. This is okay. To preface this for everybody who's new, this is a mobile game. I have 2 accounts. Okay, you run both accounts usually on my phone. I use Island to manage the second account, and then on my computer I use BlueStacks multi instances. So this is my first instance. I actually set up BlueStacks back when I was playing Eve Echoes. And so I learned how to emulate Android games. So that's kind of great. I'm gonna group them up. Come on, Krista. We'll do Jorgen ability, do some damage, and then Krista will, the icicles will finish them. Like, absolutely destroy. Honestly, I've gotten stream sniped several times. It really sucks. Like, and you want to say it's just words, you know? But it's like people stream snipe, people troll, and people are like, haha, it's just a game, loser, get over it, or whatever. And you're just like, you're the guy who just goes out just to make someone's life a little bit more miserable. And that brings you joy. I don't know. Stream snipers get to me. I know on stream, I try not to show it. But it does get to me. Come on, I actually want them to kill Astaroth here because he has the ability that revives himself. There we go. He's got the revive off, and now I finish them off. So that actually healed him a little bit. Pretty much. It's just the little things. I have enjoyed a lot of roaming in nullsec though, but sometimes having to roll that hole is annoying. We're gonna actually hit Thea up with the heal on this round. So damage persists, by the way. So the interesting thing about the tower that we're running right now is damage persists between fights, but you can also swap your characters. I don't. I just run it with a single team. Shield. I don't think we're gonna... Come on, there it is. That and that. That'll finish them off. Yeah, I have a lot of I have a lot of saved up from back when I did incursions. Well, that's why if you notice, there are a lot of people. So I've noticed with a lot of the ooh, that's actually I needed some of those mats. A lot of streamers who do Eve, they either do PvE activities or like so. Bjorn B, like he gets a lot of stuff donated to him. But he also buys Plex because it's his full-time job. Come on, we get you off. That's a death to them. We'll get our heals off. That's easy. But you know, I mean, I'm not to that point. But like Torvald, I was talking to Torvald. He has 5 accounts. He plays a lot of Eve offline so he can get the ISK to do all those giveaways and do all that PvP on stream. He runs 3 accounts doing Abyssal tier 5s off stream. Actually, I need Astaroth to die, maybe? No. Guy was causing me issues back there. Okay, we're good. I'm just gonna let it play out here. I have, right now I have 0 accounts subbed, but I have 2 main accounts, and 2 accounts is too much for me, man. I have an issue where I let things get to me, though, too much. Like, it's frustrating when I take a fleet out for... I feel bad when I take a fleet out for a roam and I don't get content. I feel really bad and guilty, like I did something wrong. Oh, this is gonna be bad. I might have to reset. No, I think we're good. You can reset fights, by the way. If I retreat before it's over, I reset from the beginning. In this. And I'm trying to get to level 50, so we're close. We have 3 more battles to go. I used to have a lot of trouble with this account getting up to level 50. Until I finally got the twins past like a tipping point. Pretty much because my healer is Thea. And I probably need to buff Thea more, but... that should deal most of the damage to them, if not kill a couple. Yeah, that took 2... Yeah, there we go. They're dropping. Astaroth got the res off. We'll get the heal. Now we just gotta finish Thea off. I mean, okay. My least favorite thing about Eve is how dangerous it is. I actually like my MMOs to be safe. I like PvE. And I know, I do a ton of PvP on my channel when I can. And I enjoy it. But I want to be able to do my PvE in safety. Like, I have 2 separate brains. I have PvP brain and PvE brain, and I want them to stay separate. Through the... Oh no, the lag! The stutter! Oh yeah, these guys just got wrecked. Oh, I need them to actually kill Astaroth. That's not good. Alright, we got one more fight. I want to hit up with the extra damage. I was hoping for a heal. Well, I like... The Abyss is nice because it's an instance PvE. I just got really bored with it because it was the same thing over and over. I want, like, actual dungeons that change and evolve. I don't know. I'm gonna let Astaroth die before I hit my thing. There we go. There's his death. GG game. And see, this is now my tower clear with Lars and Krista. That was not that bad. Not bad at all. Oh, I got the last gold chunk. I got a lot of good gold on this tower clear. I'm not going to do the dungeon, by the way, on stream on this character. I already did it on the other character. Let's do a fight really quickly, a PvP fight. See if I can get this guy. I don't know. I think I do need to do the epic arcs. And Eve. I think that's something that would be nice for me to do. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Oh yeah, no, they're gonna beat me. I'm not. Yeah, I didn't hit that. Ooh, this might actually be closer than I think. No, I won't be able to take Ishmael down. He's got his form up. Did they used to not? They've always been allowed to do every 3 months since I started playing. Check our airship, see how that's doing. 2016. I started EVE Online in like September 2016, I think. I know, I'm one of the more younger players. I feel like I do pretty well for a younger player in EVE Online, to be honest. Let's show all beautiful. Hey K-Bob, how are you doing today, buddy? We're just chilling and chatting about EVE Online while I play this lovely mobile app. We're actually almost done with all the things in the mobile app. A couple more things to do, and then I'm gonna swap over to something else. So I think, okay, so me and my wife are celebrating Valentine's Day today. We never celebrate. Okay, so me and my wife never ever ever celebrate Valentine's Day on Valentine's Day. You know how many other people are celebrating on that exact same day? You know how hard it is to get a good meal? If you want to go out to a restaurant for Valentine's Day, 1, it's crowded. 2, you're rushed. They actually limit your time at a lot of restaurants. And 3, they do special menus for those days. Yeah, well, I mean, so we have a tradition for Valentine's Day. We go to the melting pot. So fancy fondue, essentially. And they have a special menu for Valentine's Day, and I hate it. Absolutely hate it. So we're going today. Yeah, we do fondue. We do the... So they have a special that we do. We do the 3-course meal. We do the salad, cheese fondue, and chocolate fondue. We make our own cheese fondue here every once in a while, which is kind of good. It's just so much. Let's skip the song. There's too much like bass or reverb. That is. No, the salad's not fondue. I always get the Caesar every time I go, though. Every time I get the Caesar. There is, so they have at the melting pot. So we go between 4 and 6 where they have, or 4 and 5, I think it is, where they have a special, an early bird special. And it's a cheaper meal, essentially. And then we get a couple drinks, is what we do every year. And every once in a while, like, we did that for our anniversary. We go, like, 2 or 3 times a year, honestly, to Melting Pot. It's like our special treat. Usually, like, anniversary, birthday time, and Valentine's Day. I say birthday time because our birthdays are within 2 weeks of each other. Actually, they're exactly 2 weeks apart. So we'll do, like, a joint celebration around there. And we are Valentine's Day babies, so our birthdays are near Christmas. So that's a thing. And these fights are easy. These are just mindless fights. I like the fights where I actually have to do things. I'm gonna be kind of sad when I get the tower for free, because the tower is actually one of my favorite parts about this, to be frank with you guys. I like a good salad when I don't have to put it together. I used to do the whole iceberg salad and then spinach and stuff. Let me get some water while this fight plays out, actually. My throat is killing me, and if I'm gonna go for another like 2-3 hours of streaming, I need to not let it die. And we got water boiling for tea as well. Yeah, but it's nothing. It's nothing like the game on Facebook, honestly. Those Facebook ads are such a lie. I won't because it's not on the stove. Yeah, what's up, Azir? No, it's just hot tea. I'm actually, I don't know. I only like herbal teas. Or fruit teas is what I do. I can't actually do like black teas and things like that. And sweet tea, I don't know. Sweet tea has too much of like the tea taste. I need like the fruity taste. Is the type of teas I like. I mean, it's good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's like the sweet tea I like has too much sweet and not enough tea, and that's not healthy for me. And so that's the issue I run into. So I'm a little bit like hesitant on that, and I don't know. What else do I need to do on this account? Energy spent, towers done, guild dungeon's all I'm doing, but I'm not going to do the guild dungeon on stream. I might do a couple of these battles. Oh yeah, this guy can die. Oh yeah, this is my easy fight. Here's my actual competitive team goes to squad 1. So everybody in squad 2. And then I'll lose this fight. So, okay. So I have an A, B, and C team. What you try to do is your A team faces their B team. So I think this is his B team. So this is my A team. And then your B team faces their C team. So this is my B team. And I'm pretty confident this is his C team. Just based off the levels and the colors. It goes gray, green, blue, purple, gold. So when I'm actually setting up these fights, that's kind of how I do it. Okay, so we're going to swap games in a minute because we're pretty much done on Hero Wars. We've been about a 2-hour stream on Hero Wars. That's kind of impressive. We're going to swap games. I don't want to do Eve. I don't want to do Eve right now. Eve. So, okay. So, it's next week I'm off, and the week after we're back to Eve, okay? However, I either have World of Final Fantasy or Escape from Tarkov. No, I'll be back, K-Bob. I promise. I needed this break. I needed it. The DDoS is kind of what made me do that. I'm gonna do Escape from Tarkov, I think. Okay, so I don't know if I got the audio levels right. Okay, Escape from Tarkov audio was a pain for me. I spent 30 minutes this morning trying to get the Escape from Tarkov audio levels correct. So here's why Escape from Tarkov audio levels are so much of a pain. Oh, that was a victory. We'll set up the next one. I want to do another fight. I want to get below a ranking of 400 because I get more tokens an hour. I need the audio loud enough for me so I can hear everything. But I can't let it hurt your guys' ears. And the problem with Tarkov is the bullet audio is so loud that I actually had a lot of problems with that. So what I ended up doing is I put a compressor on it. So anything above a certain decibel will knock the bullet gun sound down. The problem is, if I go into the game and it's not right, I might go into an offline game and test it out with you guys to see what you guys think about it, to make sure I'm not killing your ears. in an offline game. Because I think I got it right, but I'm not certain. Okay, so this is his A team. You can tell by the star levels and the levels. This is his B team, and this is his C team. So this needs to be team 1. Whoopsie. Go. Let's see these battles. So I think I might do that. Hit up audio levels, and we'll do some Escape from Tarkov. I am very new to the game. It's interesting. I will go into the... So, okay. I really like Escape from Tarkov because there are scabs in the game. I can, for the most part, avoid people if I really want to. For the most part. But scabs make it so you still feel good about yourself. Like... Except when a scab kills you, which happens. Man, I will hit a scab like 7 times in the chest and they don't die, I swear. Another story, though. It's like one of my favorite songs on the entire playlist. I don't know why. I'll jam to this in the shower. Oh god, I just gave you guys a... Anyways, So we'll finish this up. I'll go make some tea. We'll swap over to Tarkov. I've killed like 2 people so far. I killed a guy yesterday. Oh my god, this was so funny. I did a scav run, and I spawned in the scav, and I hear shooting. And I run over, and I'm trying to find him. I keep hearing the shooting. And I finally find him. I go over and I emerge from the bushes and I see the scav lying on the ground. And the guy runs over and prones right by the scav. So I have a bolt action at the time because that's what I spawned in as. I take my bolt action, line up with his head, and just take him out. It was kind of cool. It was funny. It was just funny. Like watching him run over and plop down. Mosin? No, I don't think it was Mosin. It'd be hilarious if that was it was in customs. I've been doing customs. It was over by the one. There's a road by the pipes. I don't know what. I mean, oh, the gun you're talking about. I've got the. I can show off the gun. Azur, do you play Escape from Tarkov? Or have been watching as well? I'm not gonna win this fight, but they're not gonna be able to kill me. Highly unfortunate. Like, they won't be able to kill me, but I also can't win. It's a lot of fun. Alright, I think that's all my... I'm not even gonna bother you in the 400. Oh, I've been loving it. Let me collect my experience from all this. I got some more dailies to do on this game at some point that I'll probably do later in my spare time when I'm on the couch with the wife. Also got some ads to watch. But I'll knock that out off stream. I want it to do competitions. I at least have to throw my attacks at the guy. We're not going to be able to win, but I at least got to throw my attacks. Might as well try. But watch how fast I die here. Ah, he's so strong. He's level 70 in his Titans. This is just gonna be a death, but I need to throw my attacks to show that I'm trying. Watch. I'm gonna get insta shot here. Look at this. I did like 1 hit. There's not even a point. There's not even a point for me to go back in there. Yeah, nope, I'm not doing it. That's a waste. Cool, and that's going to be all of Hero Wars. So if you're joining in just for the portion of Hero Wars stream, thanks for joining us. It's been a lot of fun. Glad I got to show it off on both my accounts. I probably won't be streaming it again, but I might put up some videos, more videos about this on the YouTube. So if you're watching this from YouTube, make sure to check out the other Hero Wars videos. If you're curious about how to set up BlueStacks to be able to run Hero Wars on your computer, if you have an Android account, it just swaps right over and it's fine. I got a video about setting it up for Eve Echoes. It's the exact same thing for Hero Wars. So if you're watching for that portion, thanks so much, and I'll see you around.